Hello and welcome to the video presentation of final project review of ISAA by me Jagesh Sharma and my partner is Vibhor Chinda 18BIT 0284. So let's get started. Our project is basically about deep learning we have used to detect any intrusions. We have taken two types of attacks in account, that is non-do, that is a malicious traffic, and another is benign, that is non-malicious traffic. So this is about the modeling part. If we would have done pre-processing as well, it would have taken 11 hours. That is why we used a custom pre-processed data set that is saved in my library, my Google Drive, and it has been uh, taken over here. So in this project we have two options, either to apply oversampling or undersampling. We used undersampling because the traffic is already present, and if we do oversampling our traffic would increase and we don't want that to happen. That is why we use undersampling. So as I told, this is the preprocessed data set that we are using, and then we saw the head part, and you can see here this column is completely of no use for us. That is why we need to remove it. So here we have taken 1 to 48, and the zeroth column we have neglected, and in here 0 to 46 and 46, this is basically to divide data in input as well as output labels. And then when we check the attributes, you can see here the false value is coming. We have to check like no attribute should have null value, means no one should correspond to true value. Here time med and skew med time are corresponding to true. So what we are doing, we are in place of true, we are putting the mean of all the others. And then when you see everything including that skew mid time and time mid are false only, you can see here it's false. And then if you want to see how many uh, data is there in non-do and benign part, you can see here is a huge difference. Like non-do has 8,55,128, benign has only 19,000 some. So that is why we want to do some uh, undersampling using some random sampling as well. Undersampling for non-do, we will, you can see here dot sample, it is used to take random values from class 1 that is created from benign. It is count class 1 is the number of data that has to be taken from class 0, that is non-do. We are taking the number of data equal to that in benign. So you can see here non-do also has 19,807 and benign also have 19,807. So this will make unbiasedness, and we have done some undersampling, and by using random sampling we have picked random values from this class 0, that is non-do dataset. Again we have done the same process of dividing that label, but again we have got the same mistake. You can see false source, and again the same rest time med and skew med time again becomes a null, which corresponds to true. Again we have, in place of true, we have given the mean. So I would just want to tell you, like we have been using GRU architecture, stacked LSTM, and k-full cross validation for validating. So this is basically the things that we have used for making up this model. And this you can see here in this train size 0.8, why this value is there? It is because of the fact we have used 80% of our data for training purpose, and 20% have been used for the testing part. So coming forward, what is this k-fold? K-fold is not used for training, not even for testing, so it is somewhat we have discarded it. And here splits is equals to 2. It shows like it is 2 times cross folding we have performed. Here as I have told you, LSTM has been used, GRU has been used. Now you must be wondering what this dropped out is. Actually, every time when an iteration goes, some extra values uh, get stacked up, and our data might go in a position of getting overfit. That is why we have used this dropout thing. It just removes some part that is only 10%, 0.1, so it prevents from data from being overfitted. Then the same thing has been done again. Then this dense 2 is because we have only 2 labels, that is, it might be the nondo or maybe categorized as benign, so that is why dense 2 is there. If there have been 4 or 5, it has been according to that the values would have been there. And sigmoid, because we have used binary classification with only 2 labels being there. Same reason goes for binary cross entropy. And what this optimizer Adam, uh, Adam basically takes a classification from 2 pre-existing optimizer, that is RMS and ADA. And here XTN and YTN, it is basically we are updating the values again and again. And this NP dot reshape, since any kind of data can't be straight away inputted to our model, every model is having a shape of data that can be inputted to the particular type of model. So we have used this to reshape our model accordingly. And here we have been using 5 number of epochs. As you can see, it will go under 5 epochs. Webrows is equals to 0 because we don't want every time in each and every iteration all the background details to be visible, otherwise it will be too much theory over there. Webrows is equals to 1. In this case we have categorized it as 1 because we want to show some details in depth. Here you can see the accuracy is 83.19 and 84.13. The difference between the two accuracies is less than 1%, so it is every time we are getting same type of accuracy almost. So we can get say like 83.66, it is a good amount of accuracy for a model. So we can say like yes, the model has been modeled very nicely, so it is somewhat good. Now again this Webrows is equals to 1, we are seeing the details over here. And this is the classification reports. You have many things like F1 score, precision, support, this there. And there is one more thing called as this AUC. So what this AUC is, we are importing it from a library called Keras. So better the AUC score, better the accuracy or the probability of getting correct result is there. You can see here it is somewhat good only in this graph. This is depicting the true positive rate versus the false positive rate, and in the graph below here the same thing has been shown but in a reverse manner. So that is all from our presentation. Thank you so much, really appreciate the opportunity that we have got. Thank you so much.